Hey everyone, so today I decided to recreate a look from Cheryl Cole, as that you can see in her new video called Ghetto Baby. I'm a big fan of Cheryl, but for some reason I haven't heard that song on her new album, Million Lights. But yeah, Ghetto Baby is very sexy and sultry. And if you look at the video, like I'll post down below in the info bar, she's kind of grinding on top of somebody else, and you know, it's sexy to a T. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is I recreated her look. If you want to learn how to do it, well, keep on watching. Okay! So the first thing I'll be doing is using this color over here called Nylon, which is a beautiful goldy champagne color. Now Cheryl seems to have some sort of light reflective eyeshadow on the lid, so that's what I'll recreate. So I'm just patting that on, only on the lid though. And blend it up just lightly. Not too much in the crease, but just a little. And a little bit in the tear duct area. Next, I'm going to use a very soft brown color. This is called Bamboo. I believe it was I don't know if it was discontinued or limited edition, but it's a warm brown color, which is kind of medium light, but I'm just looking for something that's going to help me get the shade that I want. So I'm just using a fluffy brush like this, and I'm going right in the crease, and I'm just going to map out where the colors are going to go. And I'm bringing this from the outer corner of the crease, almost right underneath the brow. And if you are a very dark skin tone, Bamboo is a beautiful highlight color. I'm talking like N40 and up in M.A.C shades, if that makes any sense to you. And I'm just kind of bringing that onto the outer corner of the lash line, just a little. After, I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush, but that's a little bit more pointy. And I'm going to take a dark color. So I'm going to take a very dark reddish brown. This is called Embark from M.A.C. And you just want to intensify that V over here. So I'm going very little at first, and I'm going to build up that color. And with that brown color, I'm mostly applying that color over here, but I'm dragging it out over here. That will kind of open up the eye, because here we're not going to be applying any dark colors. So almost underneath the brow, but just when you have barely any color left on your brush. After, you want to go back in your Bamboo color, and you just want to apply that right here on the outer corner. Mix it in with the dark brown a little. Then you want to switch your brush. I'm going to take an angled brush from M.A.C like this. And I'm just going to run that very dark brown we've used right into the lash line. And when applying, you kind of want to flick it up, especially on the outer corner. And while you're at it, line the lower lash line as well. And you want to be quite generous on the outer corner. You really want to smoke down that color. After, you want to bring your transition color. Now I've got two options for you. I've got a color from M.A.C called Red Brick, which is a burnt orange color. Or I have a very warm orangey brown called Brown Script. So I'm going to use a mixture of the two colors. I can't count. So just a mixture of two colors. And I'm just going to run that just a little bit above my crease. Very lightly. I'm barely feeling the brush onto my skin. And then, to make sure that you don't have like a sharp edge over here, I'm going to use the color Schroom. That has a little bit of shimmer to it, not too much, but it's a bare skin tone eyeshadow. After I'm going to deepen up that crease once again, I'm going to use just a matte black color. And I'm going right in there. Very lightly, you don't want to apply too much. After you want to rim your eye, I'm going in with my Feline Kohl liner from M.A.C. And you want to be very generous with it. Now to finish the eye look, of course I need lashes, but before I do, they seem to have a little bit of shimmery or sparkles on the inner eye over here. So what I'm going to do is use this beautiful pigment from TVAL Cosmetics. This is called Golden Bay. Whoops, sorry, it was out of frame. And this has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's a pigment, but there's definitely a little bit of sparkle in this. So I'm taking a stiff flat brush and I'm just going to deposit that right where there's not a lot of dark colors. So we're done with the eyes. Of course, I added a lot of mascara. This is very reminiscent of an Arabic eye like makeup look. So a lot of mascara and full-on lashes. Now let's warm up the face with a bronzer. I'm going to use Soleil Tan de Chanel, which is my new baby. So I like applying it with a big synthetic fluffy brush because you don't need a lot. And I'm just going to apply that to the high planes of the face. This smells expensive, girl. And then just to kind of add a little something on the cheeks, I'm going to use a blush from M.A.C called Sincere. This is my go-to blush on a lot of clients. It's like a mixture of like bronzy and contour, if that makes any sense. Next, I'm going to add just a little bit of highlight, but I'm going to go with something that's not as reflective as I usually like. So I'm going to use Soft and Gentle over here, which is kind of champagne-y gold color, but not too like shimmery like Whisper of Guilt, which is my favorite. So take a little bit of that. Just a tiny bit. I think she's matte in the video, but it's hard to see because she's moving and shaking her coochie on top of somebody else, so, you know. As for the lips, I'm going to go in and fill in my lips and cheat them a little bit with my go-to lip pencil. This is Boldly Bare from M.A.C. Like this. After, I'm going to add on top of that Lise Watier Champagne, which is kind of a mauvey nude color. And after, of course, you want a lot of gloss. Cheryl has extremely shiny lips in the video, so I'm going to use a lip gloss from M.A.C in Glamour for All, which is kind of a mauvey nude, which kind of is off because the look is very warm, but the lips are more sort of a nudish plum color. So there you have it, the completed look. This very, very sexy kind of Arabic eye on Cheryl was beautiful, so I had to recreate it. I love the pop of orange, like burnt orange on top over here, and the glossy lips. I love glossy lips. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!